How do you prove that your religion is the true religion? And is it a revelation from God? If we asked believers in the tens of thousands of religions that exist on the surface of the earth and told them, is your religion the religion of truth? Home from God? The answer was yes, absolutely. But you and I, what should we do? If we really want to know, is our religion true or is it a false religion? We do not know. How will we know this matter in complete impartiality? Are there standards based on which we can measure this or that religion? Therefore, we can know the true religion? Who is the false religion in light of it? In this episode, we will explain 5 rational standards to measure the true religion from the false religion, but before that we find it necessary to clarify the inconsistency and invalidity of the false traditional standards that people still follow and use as evidence for the validity of their religions, such as the standard of abundance, continuity, widespread spread, the existence of the supernatural and miracles, and other similar things. Of course, all of these standards are illogical and are not recognized by common sense. Let's take it 11. The large number of followers of a particular religion does not indicate that this religion is the religion of truth and that it was revealed by God. This standard is an invalid standard in doctrinal, intellectual, and scientific issues. For example, if you go to a continent or to a country and see that most of the people there follow, for example, a certain religion, is it correct to say that this is the true religion? What was revealed by God Almighty? If this religion loses its majority of followers at some point in time, is it then correct for us to change our words? And we say no? This is a false religion because people have dissociated from it and the majority does not have a large number of followers. It cannot be a standard, nor a rational or logical proof of the validity of any religion or belief. If majority were the criterion, then falsehood would become the truth, because most people usually follow falsehood and do not follow the truth, and for this reason in the Quran it says, and most of them hate the truth, so it is not appropriate for the majority to be the criterion, even if one religion dominates the entire world. And likewise this or that religion cannot be measured by the strength of its followers' adherence to it. Commitment to a belief, following its teachings, sanctifying its law, and strictly persevering in performing religious obligations or rituals can never be measured as a belief from God, just as the true religion is not known by the intensity of the love and adoration of its followers, and the true religion is not known by what is narrated of supernatural miracles, because even if a supernatural miracle happened, assuming it did happen, at one point in time, the following generations did not witness this miracle, nor could they believe in it, because it was not witnessed. Therefore, the aforementioned miracles cannot be relied upon, nor can they be a measure of knowing truth from falsehood, nor is it a measure of continuity, so we cannot provide evidence on the continuity of some religions and their non-fading as they are true. There may be many factors that helped its continuation or expansion, such as the factor of terrorism that subjugates others to a certain religion by force and coercion. Then anyone who wants to leave or apostatize is suppressed by killing, so people remain in this religion. Over time and through generation, this religion becomes the most continuous and widespread, and therefore the measure of continuity cannot be a measure It indicates the validity of the belief, as do the other criteria we mentioned above. The question now is, how do you know that you are following the true religion and not following the false religion? How can you prove that your religion is a religion revealed by God? What are the correct metrics? In this episode, we have set 5 standards or scales by which every believer, regardless of what religion he believes in, can present his religion to these objective standards to find out whether his religion is false. The first of these standards is what we can call the human scale, which takes into account the practical results on the ground and whether the fruits or the final outcome of this religion are in the interest of man and improving the quality of his life in this world, or whether they are harming him and destroying his life. In the sense of knowing the extent of the humanity of this or that religion, if the religion is truly from God, then its overall values and revealed laws must be harmonious and compatible with the system of human values and include all human rights to live a decent life. On this basis, we say, if religion is any religion on the face of the earth that does not take into account human values, such as the values of freedom, justice, and equality among humans, then it is a doubtful and impugned religion, because God Almighty cannot send down a religion that conflicts with these human principles at all. The true religion of God cannot permit assaulting others, killing a respectable soul, or shedding blood in order to spread the message of the Lord of the worlds. The true Lord of the worlds does not need coercion or killing, simply because if he wanted people to believe in him, he would have sent down his guidance to them without killing them or subjecting them to his religion by force. God is not a weak person. He can only overcome others by using force. Therefore, true religion is a religion that comes to make humanity happier, safer, more reassured, and completely peaceful. Just like a doctor, if the doctor was killing patients to eliminate the disease, we would call such a doctor a butcher, and we would not call him a doctor. The true religion should spread mercy, justice, freedom, tranquility, and peace among its followers on the one hand, and among the followers of the religion, and not be a cause of killing, war, and destruction among people. If we see a religion that spreads enmity, hatred, and hatred, this indicates that it is not a religion revealed by God. As for the second criterion, it is the rational criterion. No religion revealed from God Almighty can conflict with the sound mind. He who created the mind cannot abolish the mind and tell people not to follow your minds or send down a religion from himself. These minds that he created cannot it is to digest or perceive what is revealed to it. Because simply, how is it permissible for a God to contradict what he created unless we say that this mind is incomplete, biased, and subject to whims and desires, and then, if this is our opinion in the mind, then the disaster will be greater. Then man will protest against God and say to him, "O our God, how do you want us to believe in what you have revealed to us when our minds are in this state of deficiency? Was it not worthy of you, our Creator, to create better minds for us, so that these minds would comprehend what you revealed? No. I will give you an example. How is it permissible for you to hold a 5-year-old child accountable for violating a rational matter? No,